Hi guys, welcome to our short channel. Here we discuss video shooting, editing, how to become a filmmaker or cinematographer, how to create a beautiful lighting setup and share our experience. So let's go. The topic of this video is the 5 recipes that will change your editing. Does every one of you like to eat delicious food? I think so. Editing is in fact preparing delicious, exquisite food. It does not matter where you're cooking, at home or maybe at your neighbors or even having dinner at a restaurant. Your recipes are what truly matters. In this video, we're talking about the recipes that help you to editing better and faster. Recipe number 1: structure. Before starting your editing process, it's important to give some structure, make it loud and clear. It's in fact a really important step. It sets the tone and builds a framework of your project. I personally use certain types of story structure that can be easily adapted for your editing. Let's take a look. For this video I use 3-act structure. If the wave is rising, it means the cuts are getting quicker. When the wave is calm or at the bottom is the time for a long cut. Long cut always means some kind of message or idea you want to send to your audience. So it's really important to make the right accents here. You can find a link of the types of story structure in the video description. Recipe number 2: high quality sound, high quality video. Imagine a situation like this. I love editing, but I decided the hell with my sound. Or something like this.
I'm a lazy ass, but there's an AI that edited that audio from the camera.
Imagine this. I am a getting geek and I never blow off my sound. After picking the video structure, I adjust music to my editing, but there are a lot of peculiarities here, so let's dig in. I try to use music that's broken down to separate music instruments. So guys, if you have a vocal, piano, tuba, accordion and even a choir, you need to have every instrument as a separate file. This will create additional space for possibilities in your editing. So let's take a look how it's being done. We take different variants of our music, make a sandwich out of it by putting it one under another. So if we have 5 music variants, there will be 5 music tracks. After I have listened to the music, I understand how my video is supposed to look like. And I'm following my music structure. Here you can see some hollows in my timeline. I call them music gaps. These moments I will use to amplify the information I wanna bring to my audience. I wanna add a few words about sound design. Please do it guys, it's really important, okay? Recipe number 3: emotional manipulation. Well yeah, editing is just another manipulation. Let's look into it. If you learn how to manipulate with your video content and show your audience what they wanna see then, the easiest way to manipulate in your video editing, use high quality sound. When you have effects, sound, music, everything gonna bam 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 bam, so it's very cool. In my opinion, high quality sound gives them more effects than high quality picture. Another more complicated way to manipulate is BAM, reaction shots. But in reality it's very simple. Reaction shots are all about squeezing and unsqueezing your audience emotions. Imagine you edit being in spring that should be squeezing or unsqueezed in the appropriate moment.
So here's your analogy with viewers' emotions. We squeeze them when necessary. By giving shortcuts, dramatic sounds, viewers are focused on the screen. They are waiting to see what's about to happen, and then we pause and unsqueeze.
Let's take a look at my timeline. So here you can see the basic zones. Zone number 1: excitement. Here we move to the viewer of the sofa by asking them a question. Let's improve our skills together, and then we go to zone number 2: transition zone. It's more dynamic, it raises the pulse, fastens the heartbeat and intensifies emotions before the next important zone. After the pause we add a bit of sound design, some effects, and by doing this will stir up our audience and prepare them for the next third zone. Zone number 3 is the first attempt to manipulate. As you can see here, words change so fast you're not able to read them, but unconsciously you understand these words and you're interested in. I'm sure most of you rewatched this video more than once, because you didn't get what it's about. So I knew I had to make it that way, so that the viewer would rewatch it again and again. So number 4, call to action. We have two options: get back to our sofa or start something doing. In this case, to become a better version of yourself, to update our firmware, join us, let's develop together. Zone 5-6, focus. In this zone we need to keep attention of our audience, but in the end it's important to show our product. Zone number 7, second call to action. Our view got a second call to get off the couch and never to sit back on it. It's important to pause in the zone. Zone number 8, conclusion. It's important to keep the rhythm of your video and bring the editing to its climax. Recipe number 4. 2, 3, 5 shortcuts and 1 long. Let's look to our editing. We see a wave, or maybe it's not even a wave, but a tsunami. The higher wave, the more shortcuts we get. The more shortcuts we have, the bigger and dynamic. Recipe number 5, style. To make your eating delicious and creativity, think about your style of cooking. Add your own spice, maybe some cool transitions, sound design. Think about how to combine your image. Think of a unique way to combine dishes together to make it recognizable. When people see your videos, they say, "Oh, I know it's editing Petro because it's your style." If you like this video and this video will be useful for you, please click the like button and write a comment. If you didn't like it and thought it was boring, also write a comment about what exactly was boring. So let's develop filmmaking YouTube together. If you are interested, I'm gonna leave a link to our Telegram channel short where you can find a lot of useful information on the filmmaking industry. Let's develop filmmaking YouTube together and create filmmaking content. So thanks everyone.